let me share with you the major aims and objectives of this course on phonetics and phonology. Of course, there are some of the major objectives which would be established at the end of this course, right? The first one is that the understanding of human sound production, like how the airstream mechanism is involved and how the air passage, which is coming from the lungs, it is interfered in the sound box, and then how the articulators are involved in order to launch human sounds, right? So that's the production of human sound, and the understanding of that production of human sound is one of our major objectives of the course, right? Then the second major objective is the study of the physical properties of human sound, right? The physical properties, like the physics of human sound, is the study of the properties which are involved in order to transmit human sound, like how the human sound is transmitted, like the frequency, the pitch, the loudness, and other features of human sounds. Okay, so that would be our second major focus of the study, right? And then we would not only discuss segmental features of human sounds, but we would also go beyond segmental features, and we would include suprasegmental features, right? Suprasegmental features are like intonation, tone, juncture, and pitch, right? So we would also discuss them. So this is not only the study of segmental level study, segmental level sounds, but we would go beyond segmental level, and we would include those suprasegmental features, right? And not only we would study them statically, but we would also include some of the sounds with their dynamic status, like the connected speech properties. Okay, and then the major portion of the course would also involve the IPA, International Phonetic Association alphabets, right? That's a requirement that at the end of this course, all scholars should know what are the alphabets and how they can be used for the transcription of human sound, right? And this transcription would include every type of transcription, not only phonemic, but also phonetic, okay? Like how can we transcribe sounds? And there would be quizzes, assignments, major assignments, also your home assignments and your group assignments on the basis of IPA transcription. So that IPA transcription is also one of the major objectives of the course, right? You may be given some additional material for the understanding of IPA alphabets and their application on not only English speech, but you can further use them while transcribing your regional languages, okay? And then, of course, one of the objectives is to enable you people to draw a conclusion and apply human speech sound, right? Like human sound system, the detail of human sound system, like what are the voicing features or what are the conclusion on the basis of your scientific study, how can you collect data, how can you process it, and how would you draw from your experimental, I would just introduce you to some of those methods, that how can you draw conclusion from your data, right? So that is also one of the features of the course, the draw conclusion and application, right? And while doing this course, Phonetics and Phonology, the focus would also be in order to make you prepared for an advanced level study on phonetics and phonology. Like, for example, theoretical phonology, okay, or experimental phonology, right? So this course, since it is an introductory level course, so it would enable you to understand those advanced level courses, right? Like the theoretical courses, like optimality theoretic phonology, for example. So if you have gone through this course carefully, you would be able to not only take a course which is advanced level, but you would also be able to take up your final project topics from phonetics and phonology, right? So that's also one of the objectives of the course. And the last but not the least, I would also introduce you to one of the major softwares which is used in experimental phonology, and that software is called PRAT. Okay, so I would introduce you to PRAT. You would be playing around PRAT, right? you would also be enabled to take data, do some recordings, or you may be able to read files from the already available data. You would also be made enabled to put and just use your text for transcription while using machine, right? Your laptop or your computer. So that's also one of the major objectives of the course.